Hello and welcome back to Venture Care at Home. We are making today another fall Thanksgiving craft. We are making our fall foliage tree. So we're going to use a few different techniques for this. We're going to use tracing. We're going to color with crayons and or markers. We're also going to do some painting with our Q-tips. So in your care packages for this craft, you have these are legal size white paper. You have a bunch of Q-tips. And then what you're going to need from your own supplies are some of the paints that we've sent home, any fall colors you might have, and fall colored markers. So we're going to kind of double up some paint and some markers for this one. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to put my paint to the side for a few moments. And I'm going to put my Q-tips to the side. And I'm going to use my marker. So I have a brown marker here. This is going to be for our tree trunk. So I would encourage you to get any brown marker or crayon or colored pencil, anything that you have that's brown. And you guys can do this together, help each other out. You're going to use your arm and your hand to make our tree trunk. You want to leave a little bit of room on the top. You see I have some room so that we can make sure to fill all of our leaves in. So to do this, I'm going to trace the outline of my hand and my arm. Just like that. And then all you have to do is color it in. So I'm going to use my marker since I have it out. I always like to make a little owl hole because, I don't know, I just do. And I'm going to leave some accents in here. Where the wood maybe has aged some. Again, this is all up to you. Right? So bark usually has a lot of texture. Okay, and now I'm going to go over this with my brown crayon. Again, this is up to you. You could keep going with the marker. You could use a colored pencil. What I like about using crayons is you can control, like, I can make some lines, I can follow some of these, and it gives it a little bit more texture to add something else. And then I could just go over, let me do this one and this one. And then I could just go over it and color in the lines nice and light, right? Because how much pressure you put down depends how dark your brown will be when you're using crayons. So I can control how dark my color is. And the fingers are going to act as our tree branches, which are already, with all this rain we're getting right now, and the snow, first snow today. I'm filming this on the first day of our snow. And again, I could add some darker back into there. So it looks like we have all different branches. And then I can color this in right here. This is where our little squirrels live, or our owl. And I'm going to put my crayon off to the side. And so now I'm going to build up some of my colors. And to do that, I'm going to start with my markers. Okay, and we're going to use just a dotting technique. So you're just going to go in and you can add them wherever you'd like. Put some on the floor, right? So many of our leaves are already falling off the trees. How quickly fall goes and turns into winter. Okay, so now we have some orange added. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add some brown, because we do get some of that too. I'm doing this with the markers. Of course, you could do this with the paints. Depends what colors you have. If you only have on hand brown and orange paint, then you'll use those paints and maybe use your red and yellow and green markers to do this part. You just use whatever you have there. Okay, can you see how this is starting? All right, so now I'm gonna pull our paints in. So I have some yellow, red, and green. And I am going to start. So what's great about doing the painting with the Q-tips is we could do the same dotted feeling. You can double up like this, and you could do double dots or triple or quadruple. That's up to you. You have a whole bunch in your care package. So you decide whatever you'd like, and then you could flip it over and use the other side for two different colors. That's up to you. So I'm going to start with one for my red. And I'm just going to put in some red leaves. Doesn't take a lot of paint for this. You can put some on a plate for everyone to share. You see it coming along. All right, I'm gonna flip mine over and I'm gonna do some yellow. Now I'm gonna try at first to not mix, because we will mix, but let's start so we can get some clean yellow in there. And I love, so some trees you see, they only turn like yellow and orange, and others turn like that brownish, reddish, which is a really nice like maroony color. I'm gonna mix now with some red, and I'm gonna start to see some of those mixed colors, and you can make those circles a little bit bigger. Blending a little bit. Take some yellow back and add it into some of my reds. Connect my dots. So that's what we're doing here, is connecting some of our dots. And then we'll start to see how the reds and the yellows mix a little bit, and we'll have areas of orange, red, and yellow. And I'm gonna keep going with this. The green I'm gonna save for the end, because you know, when you get to this point of fall, there's more colors and less greens, right? The greens start to all turn to colors. And then slowly they turn to browns. Mix it up a little. So when you put your paint on like a plate, it's okay to mix it because you're not contaminating, right, like your whole container of red paint or yellow paint. I saw the most beautiful fall tree the other day and I had to take a picture of it, and I'm going to be making a fall mindfulness video for you with just a close-up of this beautiful tree that was red, yellow, and green all at once. It was just so pretty. Each leaf in and of itself, you could see it turning. The very outside of it was green, and then it was orange, and then the middle was yellow. And you could see like the whole process of change. I just thought it was so pretty. You see how that's coming along? Again, you do this however you would like.